Here's my spot for last night.
But we're being loud and everything, and she doesn't care.
That's how most people hunt. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. About 8 or 9 months ago, when the draw results for New Mexico came out, I got a surprise that I wasn't expecting. I drew an Ibex tag for the Florida Mountains in southern New Mexico. Draw odds for an Ibex tag are super low. The tag I drew allows me to shoot any Ibex with horns up to 15 inches, so I can't shoot a giant one, but I can shoot anything that has horns under 15 inches. Even though it's not a tag for a giant billy, the draw odds are still crazy low, especially for a non-resident. So I'm super excited. While I was out here hunting elk in October, I met Greg and his wife Heidi. They're from Arizona, and I said, if you guys want to come back and hunt Ibex with me just to hang out, you're welcome to come. So they're gonna meet me. They should be here in just a minute, and we're gonna head to the Rock and see if we can glass one up tonight. We have tomorrow to scout, and then the season opens on Saturday. Today's Thursday. Another cool thing is, as soon as this hunt's over, I'm heading to South Texas because I drew a Nilgai antelope tag, which was even harder to draw than this. It's on a National Wildlife Refuge, and I can sync them up and do this hunt and then do that one right afterwards. So I think it's going to be a really awesome next week and a half or so. So stick around and I'll show you everything I see. There it is. Met Greg, and now we're heading to the area that we want to try to hunt. So we're going to get down here and try to get in there. You never know what you're going to find in the New Mexico desert. We're hiking this road to get up on that ridge up there to Glass. And we found old, I don't even know what that is. Some kind of car. If you want a hot rod to remodel, there you go. Right here, this mountain in front of us, right behind it, like right there. We're starting to climb up the steep shit now. There's 5 Ibex, and one is a big billy, and then there's 4 that I could shoot. But that's a long ways over there. Season doesn't come in until tomorrow, but this area looked really good, so we knew there was a really good chance there'd be some in here. I'm sure there's some others, we just gotta find them. There's 5 up there. I don't know if we can. The sun that direction's rough. Well, I can see a whole bunch of them.
You'll see a lot more as he starts climbing.
You just went behind a bush? The big one?
Yeah, he's poking his head up now.
Where's the smaller billy?
He's behind some bushes to the left of him.
That one with his head stuck up, he's too big. He's probably 20 inches, we're guessing. Maybe like 22, maybe.
Yeah, he's somewhere probably between 20 and 23, yeah. Here comes the other one, he's coming up to right now. Yeah.
Yeah, so that one looks.
Because now 3 of them are coming from the left, but those are small.
That one looks pretty much based on pictures we've seen for 15-inch Billy. Oh yeah, there's one up top.
3 of them on the
Yeah,
top.
4 of them.
Yep, 5.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one. The second from the back one has some.
We're gonna come down. I think we're gonna get a good view.
There's a couple in there that don't look bad either. Like good legal size.
There, I see. That one. He looks like
A little bit
pretty
smaller,
small.
but
I think he's only 3/4 or half the size.
that one's not bad. Walking.
First one has him.
Sure enough, like kind of up and to the right.
Yeah. Yep, up to the right.
Guys, look, it's hard to tell, but look how steep that is. I mean,
We shoot him. They're dropping.
yeah, if I shoot,
300 yards.
oh yeah, if I shoot that thing, it's falling a long way. And then there's one bedded right there up and to the right. That one directly to its right. How big are the horns on that thing?
Not that big. I would call those more than 6 inches, maybe 8.
Man, there's some cool animals.
God, he's
That is awesome.
no man. He's got to be at least. Yeah, he's at least 20 to 23 inches.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's probably like 20, 23 maybe.
The one to the right isn't that big. The other ones are starting to come back off the cliff.
From which end? From which way? The
ones
right?
we saw on the right, they're moving back left to the other group.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
So guys, that one right there is as good a shooter of a Billy as I can have. We're pretty sure he's probably about 13. But let me show you where he is. Yeah, that's a long ways. A long ways. Well guys, we found at least 8 Ibex, probably more like 10 or 12 because they would move around. One's a big Billy. We think he's probably about 24 inches, 22, 24 inches. The other one, we have a picture of one that's 14 and a half. And this one is really close. I can shoot any Ibex under 15 inches. So we're just trying to go off of how big the other ones are. And one we think that's close to it is about 8 inches. And so we're trying to tell how big this one is. And obviously they're way too far to shoot right now. And the season opens tomorrow. But if we're able to make a move, and we'll check them out tomorrow, but we won't shoot something, or I won't shoot something that's illegal. So we'll just check it out tomorrow if we get on that one. Otherwise, there's a couple other ones that I'd be happy with just looking at them. Probably in the 10 to 12, 13 inch range maybe. So it's pretty cool to see them hopping around the rocks and everything.
Yep.
So we'll
They're currently bedded right now, so hopefully they stay that way until tomorrow.
yeah, they're all bedding right now. They've laid down. The sun, as you can see, went back over the mountains. So we got to hike all the way back down. We're camping right below that third rock right there. So we got to hike back down there tonight and then make the hike probably back here and be right here as the sun comes up tomorrow morning and see if we can make a move over there and get a shot off. So fingers crossed. That's probably going to be it for tonight unless we pick up another one here in the next 10 minutes or something. And if we do, I'll show it to you guys.
With them being on the side of the face there, they're definitely going to see you no matter where you come from.
Yeah. So guys, we're back on the glass and knob. It's open in the morning and we found some and they are way up on that face. And there looks like there's definitely a few I could shoot. One looks pretty perfect for what I want to get, but man, that's some, I don't think this video is doing it justice. That's some serious stuff, and we're trying to figure out if we can get over there, get up there. All right, everybody, so here's the plan. We have 4 spotted.
3 are down here, one's still kind of up on the cliff. They fed down to feed, so what we're going to do is go down the hill here, up the middle where they can't see us, go around in the shade side over here and come up and see if we're close enough for a shot. We might not be, and if we're not, we're going to have to try to push up a little bit depending on what it looks like. We just can't see what it looks like behind this smaller mountain here. So that's the plan. We know that, so this cliff face right here is 925. So we're gonna go around and see what we can do. Guys, we put an hour-long stalk in the Ibex. We're on that hill right there, and we came up and started glassing. We couldn't find them, and Greg found them way up there on that peak. And while we're sitting here looking at them, wondering why they went all the way up there in like a little under an hour, we hear a shot, and we don't think they were shooting at them, but they were two guys. We saw a truck that they had just happened to come in, and they were right down there, and they shot somewhere. And what we're thinking is they must have come in as the sun was coming up, and they bumped all the ones we were making a move on, and they went all the way up and around over there. So it just so happened there was only one truck that came in kind of in front of us this morning. We saw them come in, and we didn't cut them off or anything. And one truck came in this morning. They came to the exact spot that we were going to. So we got to figure out what we're going to do the rest of the day.
We put on that long stalk this morning and almost got it done, but had those guys kind of slide in under us. Today we're in a canyon, or this afternoon we're in a canyon, as you can see. We had a game warden that we had to go through a little check, and he checked my stuff. He's a super nice guy. Told us to come here because it was good. So came here. There were a couple guys that were glassing in here. They were super cool. Told us to head on in because I told them I wanted to come all the way in here. We talked to them and another group of guys for probably, I don't know, like an hour really, just talking. And so we're about to set up. I actually hiked to this lip right here behind me, this saddle, but I didn't really see much. So we're gonna start glassing all of this and see if we can find one to shoot tonight. If not, we got a plan for the morning, I think. So guys, we found some. They are way up here on a back cliff, that one back there. So I gotta try to get up on that slope, lay down and try to shoot across. I'm gonna try to do it, we'll see. So we spotted the Ibex up here. It stands probably somewhere about right in here, making a long climb up the hill. So hopefully by the time he gets there, they're still sitting there and he has a 400 or less yard shot. So see how it goes. We got two Ibex sitting right up on the hill. I spotted. Stan is making his way up the hill right now, quite a ways away. So hopefully they stay in the area. But it looks like they're moving down. So, hoping he gets an opportunity to get a shot here. But he's got a heck of a climb ahead of him. And these things don't like to stay still very long, so we'll see how it goes. I'm getting close. I just came up from all the way down there. I'm almost to the peak, crest, saddle, whatever. Hopefully I can get a shot. Hopefully they're still there. It's finally up, it's gonna bed. But I think he's got a shot. I think he turned just enough.
just missed it.
Well, guys, I just missed. I don't know how I missed. It was like 270 yards. I mean, I got as steady as I could. I don't know, I saw both of them run up the mountain off. I mean, it looks farther than that, but I ranged it like 10 times. I felt pretty good. I mean, as good as I could. It was a pretty uncomfortable position, but dang it. Now I gotta go all the way back down to the truck.
Oh, better luck next time.
Guys, I don't know how I missed. I'm getting down off the mountain. I'm gonna see if Greg was watching when I shot. If Greg was watching when I shot. I felt pretty good, as steady as I could be. I mean, I was steady. It was just real uncomfortable because of the way the hill was. And it was 270 yards, which I can shoot that all day. And I don't know if I didn't rush it. I don't know. I'm wondering if I shot low. Somebody else just shot. I'm wondering if I shot low. I don't know. Dang it. Well, it's only the first day. Hopefully I get another chance.
I made a couple buddies yesterday, talked to them for a while, and they're over on the other side of the ridge this morning, and they saw some ibex and took a shot at one. I don't know if they got it or not, but they said that they were moving. He said they were moving east, which is on the other side of the ridge. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do. So check that out. That's got to be a cave. You can see a little walkway where they go up there to it, or a little bedding area. All right, guys, so I got up into this saddle and came right here behind these rocks, hoping maybe something will come down through this. It looks good. Look at that right there. Is that a 243? 223. A 22, 250. Well, I guess to a certain extent it's a good spot. Now I just got to see one come through here. So I got the gun set up here. I just had one come through, three actually come through right up there, and they were moving pretty quick, and I couldn't get set up in time. So I'm gonna stay here for a while. Greg is glassing another spot.
Got Billy on the left here. I think he's a little too long. If not, he's borderline. A couple nannies in the middle there. But to our left here, find them right there. That should be the nanny that's a shooter. I think it's the size of the one that you had yesterday, or slightly bigger, but it's pretty close to about the same.
What's up, everybody? I don't know how well you guys can hear me because the wind's pretty bad today. I'm in a different area. I'm gonna show it to you guys. So we glassed an area last night. Some locals told us about, and I'm sure there are ibex there. We didn't see any. This morning we were already glassing this area. I saw some ibex over that way a little ways yesterday, and I met a fellow that was glassing here yesterday where I parked my truck, and he saw a few. But we talked to another local guy that lives right here, and he said the way to kill these things, he said, is to get up here like where I am, kind of high on a ridge, and just sit here, almost like you're deer hunting or something. And he said most people, the mistake they make is they glass them and they try to stalk them, and he said that can be really tough. They think they can get close enough and then they can't. He said if you get up here and wait, he said they have to come down off the mountain a little bit to feed, and they like to feed in this area. So he said just get up there and sit and wait, and eventually they're going to come through. So I guess that's the plan for today, and very possibly tomorrow too, is just hope I see one come through. I can shoot pretty much everything I can see from where I am. So
Good morning, everybody. It's my last day. I'm gonna be at the last morning, and the sun's coming up. I'm hiking to my spot on the mountain, and I know you guys can't see it, but it's currently snowing. Not hard, but snow.
Yep, snowing in the desert.
guys, it's getting worse, and it looks like it might keep coming, so I think I'm gonna get my stuff together and try to hike out of here, not walk off a cliff. I guess that's gonna do it. Frustrating.
It's turned into a whiteout up here, so I am going down off the mountain slowly. Oh my gosh, it's brutal. Guys, I don't know if he's dead or not, but I almost stepped on him. Holy smokes. If he's not dead, I have a feeling he's not dead. He just got caught out in the snow.
Obviously I didn't get one. I did have a great time though. The Florida Mountains are incredibly steep and rugged, and those little ibex are really impressive animals. They can just go straight up sheer cliffs and jump around, and it's just nuts what they can do. It's as close to a mountain goat hunt as you could have, I believe. So I have a feeling I'll be back. I don't know, but I think I'll probably draw the tag again one day. One cool thing that a lot of people don't know, except for some of my close friends, is after 2 years of saving, I'm going mid-Asian ibex hunting next year in Tajikistan. It took a lot of saving for years, and so this is definitely not going to be my last ibex try. I've been in contact with the guy over there, and it looks like my odds are really good of getting a big one. So that'll be a true adventure of a lifetime. I really appreciate all you guys watching. Maybe you learned a little bit about this hunt. If you're interested in going on it, and feel free to leave me a comment or whatever below. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. We'll see you next time.